Welcome to the Agents of the Unexplained podcast. From a haunted abandoned asylum to Sasquatch lurking in the dark woods and watching you, and all things unexplained, here are the stories from outside our realm. With your host, Bill Rigby.
Well, hello, all you creepy type people. Guess what? It's Rocktober, the haunting month. So we're going to start it off this month with none other, that crazy ghost chick lady. Where in the hell is she? She should have been here. Angel, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Hello, my creepy peeps.
How you doing, Angel?
Hey, I'm finer than frog hair. How are you?
Mean, rotten, and grumpy. Other than that, just great. It's not Christmas time, so I can't be.
Hey, I'm so
good.
I'm so good. I have to sit on both hands to keep from waving at people.
Now I know this shit's getting deep. We know how you wave at people. I rode with you, remember?
I sometimes use up my fingers.
Yeah. But anyhow, we got to talk about something real quick. Get it out of the way so people understand what's going on with you this month. You know, Paranormal Punxsutawney, yeah, that's how it is said. You're up to no good with that.
Yeah.
Boom. Here we go. Talk about it.
Yep. Every Friday and Saturday night from 8 o'clock until 11, with, of course, the exception of the almighty Friday the 13th. We'll be doing a midnight ghost hunt. But, ghost hunting all weekend long with everybody, taking them into the haunted nomadic trading building, to the Warehouse 9 part. It's very active. It's very fun. I bring all the equipment. I bring everything. All you have to do is bring your nerve and your camera and a friend. And I teach you how to be paranormal investigators. And it's a good time. It's 3 hours long, $50 a person. And tickets are limited. I'm only limiting it to 20 people per tour, because if you get more than that, then it kind of ruins the whole, creepy vibe. Then you have too many chattering and talking. And how are you supposed to get an EVP or do anything if you've got too many people? So tickets
and no
are
squeaky
limited.
shoes.
Yeah, no squeaky shoes. If you wear squeaky shoes, I'm just taking a machete with me because it's October, cutting legs off.
That's a running joke with me and Angel, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wore squeaky shoes, boots, and that research. And she can be very demanding.
Hey, listen.
No.
Jokes aside, when I'm in that mood, when I'm in that zone,
yes.
I'm in creepy ghost chick zone, you don't mess with me, because.
And let me tell you,
it's very, very
the way she said it, I jumped over on carpeting and stood there frozen. It's like, oh shit, she's gonna bite my head off demonically.
I didn't roll my eyes in the back then.
Yeah, your eyes weren't rolling in the back of your head yet, so I was all right with that. If they were rolling back there, I was grabbing Mark and put him in front of me. But no, that sounds like it's going to be a great event, because you already done a little bit of research in that building and came up with some really good, interesting things. So
I'm
beware,
like really
people. Beware, people. They are there. And
I did tell you what they did last weekend. So the owner, he brings in a bunch of stuff. So my ghosts kind of get recycled there, as they call it, because he cleans out these estates and stuff. You never know what he's going to bring in. So I'll walk in one day and I'm like, hey, there's a new one. Then I'm like, where did that one come from? And then they leave and I'm like, oh, I'm like sad. But then all of a sudden there's another one. But there's like 11 of them that are there all the time. And then whatever Andy brings in, sometimes he brings clingers, I call them. But last week we were downstairs, Mike and I, this guy that works there, he's like, do you want a cup of coffee? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I need coffee. So we go down to the coffee room, and that's like the catch-all, like overflow room of crap that Andy brings in. And as soon as I walked in there, it was like, bam, like punched me right in the face. I was like, there's somebody here. I'm like, where are they? And I'm like looking all around. I'm like, come out, wherever you are. And I'm like, I can feel it. I'm like, where is it at? And it's making my nose tingle and everything. I mean, when it starts making my face and my lips tingle, I'm like, man, it's big time here. So I'm like walking around and I'm like, you know what? I'm turning on my spirit box. So I turned it on and it's this little boy. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, where are you at? And he's like, in here. I'm like, in where? So we're going through all this junk. And he has these old cabinets from like these old hospitals and stuff. And there's a chair, like a lobotomy chair in there, which I'm making a deal on. And
you can keep it.
It's going to be my creepy crypt soon. I got a haunted cabinet over to the side. You can't see it right now. It came from the old Adrian Hospital. There's a guy named Dave in there. But anyways, so I'm walking around and I come across this cabinet. And I mean, when I put my hands on it, I could just feel it vibrate. And I was like, oh, I'm like, he's in here. I'm like, what are you doing in here? And he said, I'm stuck. I'm like, you're stuck? Well, from what I'm gathering, he was bad. He said, I'm bad.
Oh.
Somebody locked him in the cabinet because he was bad. And I was like, don't open it. Before I could say, don't open it, what does Mike do? He opens it. Out he came. I'm like, looking, I'm like, oh my God. He's like everywhere. And he's like running through there. And I'm like, so I hurried up and I pulled out my SLS and I get him. And he's like jumping all over the place. And he's like, holy crap, this stuff is real. I'm like, I told you it was. Yeah. So I don't know if he's still there or not because I haven't been back since. But I'm kind of excited to go up there on Friday and find out if he's there or not. So, yeah. I hope he is. Sometimes whenever an object is haunted, you get these haunted objects. And sometimes the clinger stays with the object, and sometimes it will go back. And I'm wondering if this little boy, because he was stuck, and I kind of like made friends with him and made him feel like comfortable to come out. I think maybe he'll be a new permanent resident at the Warehouse 9 and Nomadic Trading Building.
Cool.
So
that's cool. That's going to be interesting to find out.
Yeah.
Hey. Which part of the Three Souls Paranormal group's here tonight?
Larry Moore Curly.
It's Frank, my buddy Frank. Larry Curly.
Nice.
I'll try and figure out which one Frank would be. He's a Dirty Bird fan. Damn Raven fans, I'm telling you. But no,
there's one in every group. I just can't,
Oh, it's Steve. Oh, it's Steve. I thought it was Frank. Cool.
You want to see something?
Well, Steve's cool.
Steve's cool. I'm going to show you something really cool. Hold on. Oh, no.
When she says, oh, no, something ain't right. It got moved on her.
Yeah. Not supposed to be there.
But, folks, Three Soul Paranormal, I was with them down at Gretchen's Fest. These guys are awesome guys too. And we will be doing a podcast. They're going to be in Gettysburg, Angel, your favorite
Oh, yeah?
place. And they're going
When's
to be
that?
there on the 27th, and they're doing a live podcast with me that night. Damn right, Uncle. Like the other side of the pillow. Are you sipping on the alcohol again, Steve? Jeez. The other side of the pillow. How's that cool?
Hey, how long are they going to be there?
I don't know. How long you guys going to be down there in Gettysburg, Steve? On the 27th. I know you're there on the 27th, but how many days? Come on, type faster. Hurry up. You can do this. But no, with all honesty, are you thinking about going down there?
I'm going.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'll be down. I think that's the week, the 23rd till the 26th, I'll be down there. Just because.
Yeah.
But I'm going down that week for a couple of days. It's my friend Diane's birthday, but I'm going down to play with my creeps. And if they're down there, I can take them to my super duper secret
There you
spot.
go. They booked the Jenny Wade's house.
On the 26th, we're going to be there. The 26th through the 29th. Shit.
Stay an extra day. Not like it's going to kill you to stay an extra day.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I have the Nomad that weekend.
Oh. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. They're going to be there, and we're going to do the live from there. So that's going to be interesting. I can tell you about that.
Number one, do you know they moved that house?
Do what?
What Jenny Wade house are they going to be at? Are they going to her house or her sister's house?
It says the Jenny Wade house, so it's probably Jenny's house.
I know. Two of them. There's the original house. There's the house that she lived in with her parents. And then the house that she died in is her sister's house. That's where Georgia McClellan lived, her sister. And her sister went into labor on the 26th of June, which was right before shit hits the fan in Gettysburg. So she goes up there to help, birth the baby and stuff. And then she's back at the house with her brothers and sister. And then her mom goes up and stays with her sister to take care of her and the baby because Georgia couldn't be moved because she was hemorrhaging really bad. The sister's house. Okay. So anyways, that's where she shot. So anyways, during the battle, she runs up there in the first day. And I went to go to your super creepy place. Please stay. I know. I got a super creepy secret place. Nobody gets to go there. This is what happens when you're the goose and everybody loves you. They're like, you can use my spot, Angel. And I'm like, thank you. So anyways,
I bet you I get to go there, won't you?
I bet you do too. You're my BFF. Come on now. Of course you're gonna get to go. So when she goes up there, that's when she gets stuck up there during the battle, and then she gets shot at her sister's house. So put your finger in the hole. If it's something tugs on it, that means somebody loves you and you're about to get married or whatever. Nobody ever tugs on my finger. Maybe I'm putting the wrong finger in the hole.
Well, I was thinking, I was trying not to go there. But,
okay, so Three Souls Paranormal, do me a favor. Back me up on this when you go there. Put your finger in the hole and tell me which direction it is. All right? Because local lore has it that the killing shot came from the Farnsworth house, which is down the road where I used to work and I used to do tours for. But I call it bullshit, okay? Because even if you move Jenny Wade's sister house back to where it was originally, all right, There's no way this shot could have been made from the Farnsworth house, because they're going to do this thing called rifling where you point the barrel up in the air and the bullet's going to come down in an arc, right?
Supposedly.
Physics. Okay. So it's going to rain.
Yep.
The bullets are going to rain down this way in an arc. It's not a real precise shot, but hey, I mean, sooner or later, somebody's going to pull the wrong straw. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But so if it was coming from that angle and coming to this door, would it not go in a downward angle, the bullet hole?
How far away is the Farnsworth house?
Oh, as far as like shit, 500 yards or more. Now the rifles back then.
I don't think the musket shot that far.
They only shot between 50 and 100 yards, kind of precisely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the witch's fountain is cool. So it would have been down. It would have been like in a downward angle. No, this bullet hole goes from bottom to top. It is a glory hole. So if it's going in this direction and not in this direction, there's no freaking way it came from the Farnsworth house, unless it's a magic JFK bullet.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. Hello, Patty.
So, I mean, yeah. Hello, Patty. Love you, girl. Miss you.
Yeah, that's a mystery.
Yeah.
Did it ricochet up?
How was it going to ricochet up? I mean,
There might have been a cast iron pan there.
Yeah, okay. No, but what is there is the brick house, bed and breakfast. That house is original to the town, okay?
Okay.
And it is in direct line with that hole. If you move the house back to where it was originally at. And there's reports they're saying like right where the Farnsworth house is the cutoff line for the Confederacy, but it's not, because they were in the Rupp house, which is like, I don't know, 100 yards up from the Farnsworth house. They were in there because the Confederates are going in the front door and the Union soldiers are running out the back. So really, the cutoff line for the Confederacy is right below Georgia McClellan's house. And there's no way that bullet came from the Farnsworth house. There's no way. No.
Okay.
I just ruined everybody's going, I ain't never going back to Gettysburg again. They're a bunch of liars. I used to be a tour guide there.
Thing is, reasonable deduction with the right research.
Exactly. If you want the truth, you come and talk to me. If you want bull crap, then you talk to somebody else.
Yes. Talk to the people that getting paid to do those historic tours that don't know their ass from the hole in the ground.
Yeah, no. I lived and breathed the Civil War. If you could see my bookcase behind Larry, it's nothing but American Civil War.
Right.
So that's
I saw a picture.
Everywhere I went.
I saw this picture that was taken. The lady took a picture. I'm not totally sure exactly which battlefield it was near, but there's a picture near her car. You see part of her car, but you can actually see the outline of a soldier on a horse.
Hey,
coming
that
through.
happens a lot.
Yes, so that was very interesting. Yeah. Hey, my baby doll's watching. Yeah.
How about
thank you everybody for the prayers for her too. God works miracles.
God is good every day.
Yeah. No. You know, it was such a relief for me and her. And the stress level was so intense for both of us
That's
that
why your
drive,
beard
when,
turns white.
yeah, exactly. It was dark brown.
Mhm.
Hey, Chris, how are you? The thing is, the stress level was up here, and I was keeping it. I tap on that. It didn't feel like it, but once we got home, man, I was exhausted from it. She
Oh
was
yeah.
exhausted from it. That ride down there, we were both worried about what was going to be said. And believe me, she hates driving to Pittsburgh. She hates it with a passion. But with that her stress level up, she goes, "Why are you speeding?" "I'm doing 2 miles over the speed limit." uh, and people are passing me. Going zing, a zing, a zing. So yeah, I just let her go. Yeah, it's just, why are you with her? You know, I know she's paranoid.
Yeah.
And
Well, she's stressed out to begin with.
Yep, there she is. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. Yeah. You know,
We love you, Beth.
we're like oil and water. Seriously, me and her. You know, how they don't mix, because the way I'm more outgoing than she is. She's more introvert. She likes to be around a lot of people. I don't care. More the merrier, because that's more bullshit than I can get in. Um, Most of the time, she's more level headed than I am. A lot of people don't see my bitchy side, and she sees it a lot. Not bitch about this, that, whatever.
Well, I can understand. I'm really shy myself. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, I don't know what would happen if I would have lost her. I really don't, because she's been my number one supporter, even though she gives me hell about it. But she does totally support me, you know, and that's the thing, you know. And I support her, you know, whatever she wants, she gets. You know.
Hey, every crazy person needs somebody that's gonna stand behind their crazy.
Oh my goodness gracious! Hello, Nikki. Hello, Rick. Rick Fraley's watching too.
The other cool, the other cool
But
thing I picked up.
yeah.
This is my haunted Bible.
Oh.
Yeah. So they put this in at the one little store inside the warehouse, and every time somebody would hear it, they got like paranoid, sick, and stuff
Right.
falling off the shelf and stuff. They're like, "Angel, can you come check this out?" I'm like, "Okay." So I brought my K2 meter and stuff over, set it over there. Man, I was going nuts, and yeah, there's somebody in here.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, "Can you please get out of here?" I was like, "Yeah." So I brought it with me. I put it in here.
Did you have to buy, or did they give it to you?
Well, they tried to just give it to me. I gave her $10.
Hello, Mark Eddie and Vance. She don't like flying, so she wasn't pissed about that.
She can fly in the helicopter.
Thanks, Vance. But yeah, Mark Eddy, he has his podcast also. Hey, another podcaster out there. I'm going to say something to a person out there, and to let them know I really appreciate what they've been doing for the podcast. Vance, you go above and beyond, buddy. I do appreciate you more than you know. You're an awesome friend and awesome newscaster. He does the news for us.
Oh, cool.
He he has the voice for radio.
I don't.
I was being nice. I was being nice, Vance. Hi, Tammy.
I do not.
Yes, I was being nice. But you know, Vance enjoys doing ours. He does the news for Sasquatch Experience too, and it's a little harder because it's just about Bigfoot. Where no, I was not saying that, Vance. I got the face for radio. He says ours is pretty easy because we're everything. So that makes me feel good. But still, you got to look for it and find it and do it. And
yeah.
Oh, hey, folks, the Agents of the Unexplained is modernizing. If you didn't see it on my main page, Tammy, there it is. You got your work cut out for you. That's going to be my new outdoor event tent. It has the back wall, the match, the top. We're logoing it out. I picked that. It wasn't supposed to be until the 11th. It came today. I'm excited.
He's been playing Cowboys and Indians in it all day today.
No, I put it away right after I talked to you.
You had to get it out and play with it.
I had to set it up, see how it's set up, and it sets up real easy. Yeah, and that's what I told Tammy earlier today. It definitely set up real easy, and it was great.
Okay, so
hey, wait a minute, right here.
On the 26th, we'll be there around 11. I don't know yet. Depends on what time I wake up and decide to move.
That's Tammy.
Oh, yeah.
In that case, no, you're going to have to charge triple because I'm going to help because I'm bringing it. So I'll be there and I'll be helping. And no, we're not putting Ghost Chick on it.
Tammy, do you have one of my prints by any chance? You know, we all go to Tammy for our prints and stuff because
yes,
everybody
do.
else sucks. We don't trust anybody.
I'm going to say this honestly. You know, we're getting way off subject as always. But, you know, no matter what, Tammy has always come through for us on designs and everything. You know, you tell her what you want. She'll design it, send you a proof of it, see if you like it. If you want something changed, she'll change it. No problem. And she's very reasonable. And I mean really reasonable. That's Creative Mind Designs out of Elderton, PA. And yes, she does ship. So any shirts, emblems, no matter what, she signs. I swear by her. But anyhow,
yep, she's the best.
You're gonna have to hook up with these guys, 3 Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it. They are a good group of guys, Angel.
Tell them to follow me on Facebook and I'll follow them and then we'll get together and we'll try to figure something out. I got some really cool places. I can take them to the place where I got thrown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what she said?
She's looking. Thanks, Tammy. Love you, girl. Hey, anyways, enough about you. This is supposed to be about me.
It's news break time.
All right, hit it, Vance.
All right, yeah, let me do this. No, da, 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 da. I got to do this, or you'll be running your mouth during the whole thing. Oh.
Attention, Earth people. We won't be here long and will never return. How many of you would like to come with us? Right now.
Welcome to another edition of the Agent Insider News, exclusively on the Agents of the Unexplained. So let's kick things off out of Mexico. See, Mexican Congress holds a hearing on UFOs featuring purported alien bodies. Ooh. Mexican lawmakers heard testimony that we're not alone in the universe and saw the alleged remains of non-human beings in an extraordinary hearing marking the Latin American country's first congressional event on UFOs. In the hearing on Tuesday on FANI, F-A-N-I, I know what you were all thinking, the Spanish acronym for what is usually known and termed as unidentified anomalous phenomena or unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs. Politicians were shown two artifacts that Mexican journalist and longtime UFO enthusiast Jamie Maussan claimed they were corpses of extraterrestrials. The specimens were not related to any life on Earth, Maussan said. The two tiny bodies displayed in cases have 3 fingers on each hand and elongated heads. Maussan said they were recovered in Peru near the ancient Nazca lines back in 2017. He said that they were about 1,000 years old and they were analyzed through a carbon dating process by Mexico's National Autonomous University. Similar such finds in the past have turned out to be remains of mummified children. Now, Maussan said it was the first time such evidence has been presented. Quote, I think there is a clear demonstration that we are dealing with non-human specimens and that they are not related to any other species in our world and that all possibilities are open for any scientific institution to investigate it. We are not alone, he added. Jose de Jesus and Zalek Benitez, director of the Scientific Institute for Health of the Mexican Navy, said X-rays, 3D reconstruction, and DNA analysis have been carried out on the remains. When we come back, well, now Germany has a problem on its hand with wild boars. Only this has got a little different angle to it. We'll be back. Are you low on Bigfoot wares and apparel? Visit gotknockers.org to fill that void. Got Knockers has everything from soaps, plushies, shirts, hoodies, jewelry, and so much more. Inspired by a sighting of Bigfoot himself, Got Knockers was born. Visit gotknockers.org. Also, head on over to Facebook to Got Knockers community page, where you will find the best and brightest in the world of Sasquatchery. Got Knockers, brought to you by the mysterious tree knocker in the dead of night. gotknockers.org. And now from the country of Germany that brought you 2 world wars, Here's the headline. Truffles from nuclear fallout are making German wild boars radioactive. Scientists have finally determined why wild boars in Germany are still showing signs of radioactivity, and it has to do with their diet, in addition to the after effects of nuclear weapon testing and the Chernobyl disaster. History's worst man-made disaster occurred back in 1986, yet the level of radioactivity found in these wild boars hasn't gone down. Something experts are now attributing to truffles. A large area of Europe, including Bavaria in southwestern Germany, was affected by nuclear fallout after the Ukrainian power plant exploded nearly 40 years ago. Chernobyl-related contaminants in a variety of species has dropped in the Bavarian forests over the past 6 decades. Scientists, however, have not seen a decrease in radioactive levels in boars. To determine the reason for this paradox, scientists examined the bodies of 48 boars in 11 Bavarian districts between 2019 and 2021. A study published in the Journal of Environmental Science and Technology concludes that nuclear weapons testing during the Cold War and radioactivity from Chernobyl led to the buildup of contaminants in fungi, including deer truffles that the boars like to eat. Great. As if boars weren't pissed off enough as it is, now they're radioactive. Who's going to be the first superhero that gets bit by a radioactive boar? Boring man, does whatever a piglet can. I'll see myself over to the principal's office. Thanks again for listening to this edition of the Agent Insider News, exclusively on the Agents of the Unexplained. And remember, you know more now than you did 10 minutes ago.
Thank you, Vance. Awesome. And with that being said, we bring Angel back.
We need to talk more about these radioactive boars because he just said what I was thinking. Like, can you imagine what superpower you would have if you were bit by a radioactive boar?
Hey, Vance comes up with this stuff, man. We're in a private chat together. He comes off with shit. I just about lose it, man. I bust the gut. He is good. Radioactive man. Boring man. Oh, yeah. Go to the principal office, damn it. But anyhow, Angel.
That's as good as that chupa corn on the cabra I saw the other day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a personal question? When are you going to start doing the ghost walks of Punxsy?
What? Huh?
When are you going to start doing ghost walks in Punxsy?
How are they going? I don't
Are you
know what I'm doing yet with those.
Oh, okay.
Eventually, I'm going to. I kind of hit like a speed bump on those because when you ask the borough if I can do them or not, if I need a license to do them, they seem to say yeah. The local police say no. Nobody's on the same page. Listen, when it comes to Punxsutawney, if it doesn't revolve around that stupid rat, it's kind of hard to get everybody on track. You know what I mean? So exactly. I'm still trying to get my answers to whether or not we can do them or not, because I have a whole lot of really cool stuff to do on a walk. But I mean, I don't want to be tased and thrown in the hoosegow because somebody said I can and then somebody said I can't. You know what I mean?
Well,
who said ghosts don't leave footprints?
Vance. Ghost walks don't leave no footprints unless it's dusty. But no, with all honesty, I'm planning on trying to do that here in Sharon. But the problem is, okay, what the problem is the store owner's got to find out if it's okay to do it insurance-wise.
Well, see, I have my own insurance.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. On this part of the business, I don't. So, and I got several people that wants to be in on this, to go with it. But it's all on, it's almost out of my hands. And
yeah, because see, when I did them in Gettysburg, I had to have a license through the borough, and then I had to pay taxes to them, and then I had to pay all the rest of my regular taxes on top of their taxes, and so I don't know. And even though it's going to be on public ground, the sidewalk and stuff,
right.
It's going to be on public property. It's not going to be on private property unless I have permission from the property owners to do that. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Then I can go on private property. But when I went to the borough building and asked them, and they said, well, that's something you're going to have to come up to the council and talk to them about. But in order to talk to the council, then you got to pay a fee to be able to talk to the council. And it's like $200. So I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
because the policeman said so. See where I'm going with that?
Yes. Yes, I do. And that's a shame because October is when more adults get more involved in doing stuff like this. It's not just for the kids anymore. And the city of Sharon has a lot of ghost stories. Just the city itself. Mercer County got tons.
Oh, yeah.
Good evening, Gary.
So I have something for you guys to wrap your minds around. So
okay.
Last week I went to Centralia and went to the Hooded Graves and stuff. So while I was at that cemetery checking out the Hooded Graves, okay, so there's a lot of a local legend that goes with those graves, say that those ladies were vampires. Okay. And then I was walking around and I'm looking. I know, right? You know what I would do if I won Powerball money? Oh my God. You can't give Crazy Ghost Chick Powerball money. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. But
damn dance.
So I'm walking around and I'm looking at all these graves, and I'm like, there's not very many there. There's like only a handful, like maybe 25. And then when I start reading the headstones, the one said that she was the consort of this man. So I looked it up. And it's kind of, like a illegitimate lover.
A side chick.
Yeah.
She was the side chick.
Yeah. She was the booty call. So anyways, booty call woman is buried with vampire people. And I'm looking around and I'm thinking, I wonder if that cemetery is on unconsecrated ground, because right across the field from there was an old like Mennonite church, and they burned a witch, so-called witch, outside too. I'm like, what if that's like on unconsecrated ground and that's where they buried the sinners?
Maybe.
I've been thinking and thinking and thinking about that. Because right down the road from there is a big cemetery. It's a huge one with a whole bunch of dead people. It's a booty call. Had a few of them by there.
Damn, Vince. Vince! You should be ashamed of yourself.
That's going to be the next news segment. Booty calls.
Yes. Yes.
And
I can almost imagine it would be with him.
yeah, there's a lot of people that can claim they have, unexplained sex with paranormal visitors in the middle of the night. That's a booty call.
That's a big booty call.
Yeah. I could go so many bad places with that right now, but I'm just going to just shut my mouth.
You know, I shut the hell up too. Because, oh my God. All I can think of, I hope they're doing the ugly ones.
I'm just
Shut up,
thinking,
Bill.
shut up, Angel.
Shut up, Bill. Vance, you're going to get us all in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't be allowed to play with Bill no more. But yeah, I mean, I was really thinking about that. I was like,
When Gary was working as a cop, he told me this story. And there's no bodies there.
Yep. I love hanging out at a cemetery. I meet the coolest people in cemeteries.
That's a good question, Vance.
That is a good question. That is a very good question. Sometimes they get, I think there's a lot of confusion. They want to stay with their body because that's what they know. Maybe they weren't happy in their home environment or whatever, but they were happy in their skin. You know what I mean?
Makes
and
sense.
They don't want to leave that place. Did you ever hear the story about Saved by the Bell? Back in the day, people used to die and they weren't really dead. So they used to hang a bell and run a string the whole way down this tube into the coffin. And somebody would sit. Because if they came to, the bell would ring. And they would hurry up and pick them up.
moving around because it was tied to their extremities.
Yeah.
The string was,
So, Saved by the Bell. So, I'm thinking, a lot of times, maybe that happened to them. Or, that little boy was in that cupboard, that's where he probably perished, and that's why he's stuck in that cupboard. But in a cemetery, that's their resting place. That's where their body's at rest, and maybe their bodies are their sanctuary and their home.
Yeah, and
wouldn't that be creepy as that? Have you heard a bell ring?
Yeah, that kind of bothered me. But the cages, how are they anchored to the ground?
From what it looked like, they were buried. The corner posts are buried down deep in the ground, and they're made out of iron. And if you follow vampire lore, vampires and iron don't mix.
Right.
So if you make
the thing is,
iron cage.
The cage would have to, the whole cage has to go clean down around the casket then.
Yeah.
And they backfill the dirt in. Now, the thing is, after years, it'll rust.
Yeah.
And disintegrate. Maybe they're already out of there then.
Maybe. I'm not saying I'm a vampire or anything, but I'm thinking I'd be a smarter vampire. And I'd dig down a little bit further and then parallel and then come up. I don't know.
Yeah.
But hey, we're talking about over there on the eastern side of Pennsylvania, though, and those people are weirdos.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because your body does all kinds of strange stuff after it dies. You know.
Yeah. Grandma Phillips. She wasn't our real grandma, but she was telling us a story about her mom working in a mortuary, preparing a body, and there's another body behind them. And it let off one hell of a moan.
Oh yeah, it's gases escaping from the body.
Yeah, yes.
Going past
And
the
they had a new person there that ran the hell out of there.
That's like my dream job.
And she said, I said, well, what did your mom do? She says, she told me she fell down laughing.
Yep.
No, that would freak me the hell out too. I gotta admit it.
I mean, I'd be over there. Yeah. Another thing they used to do for witches, if they knew or they thought that it was a witch, they would bury a tree on top of it.
Yes.
Yep. Certain trees.
Yes. I heard
What
that.
is it? It's a sycamore tree or an oak tree?
Oak trees.
Oak. Yeah.
Oak.
Yep.
Because they were the hard lumber.
Yep. And there's something sacred about oak. It's something comes from the Druids. But yeah, bury a tree on a witch and she can't come back.
How you doing tonight, Val? Glad to see you out there with us. Val from Southwest PA. Hey, check this out. Van's got something to look forward to.
It's a ripping good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this weekend is the Blues and Brews Festival in Punxsutawney in the park. And I'm going to go there and meet people. I think I'm going to take Ed with me, my haunted table. We'll do some.
That was a hell of a show you put on up there at Jefferson County. After you got off the stage, everyone kept coming over to talk to Ed.
Hey, man, Ed wanted to come. Ed wanted to come. Who am I to tell Ed he can't come?
As long as you didn't let him drive.
Yeah, no, I don't let him drive. I don't let Ed drive.
Yeah, I wouldn't let Ed drive either.
It's pretty cool how that works, though. I mean,
yes.
Unreal.
I walked up there several times and people were just sitting there and they were talking to Ed. That was really weird. We're not going there, Vance. We're doing very well, Val. Thanks. We definitely doing very well. Had my wife at Pittsburgh about that tumor and all the prayers and the good thoughts and the good vibes, the whole 9 yards. They worked. That's all I'm going to say. They worked. That tumor ended up shrinking almost real good. No, I'm going to walk you there because I heard that HR person's very good looking, Vance. But oh Jesus, he's on a roll tonight. But as you can tell, I'm representing the High Bigfoot researchers tonight, my friends.
I'm representing all the cryptids.
All the cryptids. So we had a good week considering yesterday. What happened? The dog jumped again?
Yeah. Hold on. Where did she go?
I heard it go somewhere.
Did you hear it?
She had
Do it again.
she has a haunted doll that keeps disappearing.
Hello.
I
Stop it. Here. Hold on. We'll turn on the ghost box. We'll see if we can get her to talk. You want to do that?
Try it.
Let's see
Try
what
it.
happens.
Oh.
Whoa. Hello. Are you in here? Do you want to say hi? How you doing? Do you say how you doing? That was somebody else. Who's moving stuff?
Me?
Dave, is that you? Dave. Doll baby. Who's the doll baby that's moving stuff? Help. Lucy, is that? Tell me your name, sweetie. Tell everybody hi. Ed. Ed's out. Not today. Help. What are you upset about? What are you mad about tonight? Huh? You're in here. What's my name? Come on.
Did I hear biatch?
I don't think. But anyway, so let's talk about some more crap that's going on with me. So we got Blues Cruise on Saturday. Then next week, maybe going to Butler to talk to the Butler Eagle and do a piece with them about the VA hospital and about what we did there. And then towards the end of the month, I'm going to Don Paul's Jewelry in Butler because he's got some creepy stuff going on there. Supposed to go to Cash Town Inn sometime in November and investigate that. And I just want to go. I just want to go ghost hunting. That's all. Yeah. Along with every weekend as a nomad.
Well,
so
this Saturday I'm going down to Morgantown, West Virginia, the Cheat Lake Volunteer Fire Company for the West Virginia Case Paranormal Conference. I'll be speaking at 4:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely there all day. I was going to be anyhow. Ron Howe, Christine Solicitor, and Robert Solomon and I are going to be there. It's Les Odell. He puts this on, and he is he's one of the top researchers I look up to. Seriously.
Yeah, I know. I think we need to get Les Odell on that. And some of them other researchers on this cemetery. Find out something for me. I don't have time to research a lot. I wish I did.
What kind of research you need done?
I'm telling you, I need to find out about that grave. Like, why are there only a handful? I'm telling you, there's a huge cemetery down the road.
Nikki Pollard. Nikki Pollard.
Nikki Pollard, get on it. Find out about the Hooded Grave Cemetery out there and who those people all are and why.
I'll have her contact you.
Yeah.
She's my computer researcher.
I get lost when I start.
In Centralia, PA, Val.
Yeah, near Centralia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the fire is burning down below ground for 110 years now.
No, since 1962.
Close enough.
Yeah.
60 years. 61. And they don't expect it to go out for another 100 years.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's all hard coal. It's that really, really pure hard coal. So it can just burn and burn and burn. It's not like that soft nugget coal, that will burn up like that. It's really, really pure and hard. So it doesn't take a lot to ignite it, and it's hard to put out. The next step up to the pureness on that coal is a diamond.
Yes.
And since my husband always calls me a tightwad or a tight ass, I got a piece of that coal and I stuck it between my butt cheeks on the way home. Did not turn into a diamond. So.
Should have left it there.
Should have. Yeah. As anthracite coal. My son thought it was really cool because he's a coal miner.
Yeah.
He's like, that's really cool, Mom. I was like, yeah, I know, right? It's very different looking, and it hardly makes any dirt. You know how coal is, and you hold it and it makes your hand all black and sooty looking. This stuff does not. It's really, really awesome. I know Eastern United States burial sites are really, really interesting.
Well, a lot of people didn't start moving west. I mean, sure, they moved west in the 1700s, but the majority of them, 1800s. So you had that newer group moving farther west, where the old English, Spaniards, and all them settled in the early 1700s. And so, yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, like those really cool mausoleums that are down in New Orleans,
Oh, my God, yes.
And they stack those people in there. But, it gets really, really hot in there, all right? And those bodies pretty much disintegrate and turn to ash in those. They're pretty much like an oven. So eventually they disintegrate into ash and they just sweep them over into the corner and they start stacking them again.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's messed up. You can't teach
an old dog new shit. So there you go. I know, right? I just go in there with a push broom, push you over to the corner, stack new ones.
There you go, Uncle Earl. You're in the corner with the... Oh, I'm sorry. You're with your ex-wife. What the hell?
Yeah. So they can just use those mausoleums over and over and over again. They just keep putting them back in there, fill them back up, watch them turn to dust.
Well, the flood from Katrina, they must have washed a lot of ash away.
Oh yeah. Well, and a lot of the bodies that were there, a lot of them floated to the top, and then they had to figure out who they were and where to put them and stuff.
Yeah. Found cemetery near Crescent High. You can hear them screaming too. Yeah, Grace, that is crazy about New Orleans. Probably all of southern Louisiana area. And how many voodoo dolls got washed away?
Oh, yeah. I want to go there so bad. and just hang out. I mean, I used to drive through all the time when we were driving truck, but never got to stay for a long time. But I just want to go down there and just hang out for like a week. Just check
I was
it all
in
out.
Baton Rouge and I didn't like it. I did not like
You got-
Baton Rouge.
And
I
no,
didn't
it's
get
kinda
down to
dirty.
New
But,
Orleans, so I went to fly out.
Patty Frey will like this one. You know what they have in New Orleans that haunts people and hunts them in the night?
What?
The Rougarou,
Just for
which
Patty.
is essentially like a dog man werewolf type creature.
Yes. Why dunce
And-
cow? I don't want to go there.
Do you know how you keep a Rougarou from getting you in the middle of the night?
How?
You put 13 objects inside your doorway or your windowsills.
Okay.
Because it said that a Rougarou can only count to 12. So when it gets to 13, it doesn't know what number that is. So it has to start back to number 1. So all night long, all it's doing is counting instead of looking to come and get you. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes.
So anytime I know people that are going, she says, no dog man. So anytime I know people are going to New Orleans, I'm like, make sure you take 13 pennies with you. You're going to need them. And they look
Mike
at me
and
like,
Gwen
huh?
Purcell's
I'm
going
like,
down
yeah.
for Mardi Gras again next year. I'd love to go. I would, but I can't.
Why not? Yeah, I know. Don't worry. After I hit Powerball tonight, we're going to New Orleans.
Okay.
I
I'll
can
go
see
along
it
with
now.
that.
We'll get a great big humongous motorhome. And on one side, it'll be all Ghost Chick. On the other side, it'll be Agents of the Unexplained. And right where we empty the toilet, we'll have a picture of Mike Hartman. And then
Oh, you're all going to be on his shit list. Oh, and I've been being nice about him. Oh my God.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
Oh God.
But I think that sounds like a really good idea. And we just travel the United States and look for creepy stuff and Bigfoot and what other cryptid, whatever craziness we can hunt down.
Oh, hell yeah. Sounds like a plan. Are you in, Vance?
Yeah, he has to come because we need somebody to narrate this journey. He'll be our Morgan.
Oh God. No, I could see that. Oh Jesus.
We have to take Mike along. That way, if we get a flat tire, he can change it for us.
Oh my God. You were really going to be on his shit list. Hey, I want to say hi to Lisa Maddie, Cindy Mitch, Mark Butler. Thanks for joining us, folks. Wait till Mike catches this later. He's out Bigfoot and Woodbury, so he'll catch us later. So you're going to be on the shit list.
Could be worse.
But yeah, with all honesty, this is one of the weirdest months.
I know. I love
Because
it.
all the crazies do come out. But the real researchers, they get out there with them and have fun that way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love this month, and I love to bring people with me to go ghost hunting and stuff, and show them how it's done, and show them how to do all this. And he'll be the Robert Stack of the event. Yes, and because I think it's important to educate people on how to do this. You don't want people out there just
Exactly. Yeah, you don't. And you know what? You showed me a lot when I've been out with you. And I still got a lot to learn. I admit that. Um, I learned a lot on my Bigfoot investigations from not just from one person. Even though I say Jamie and Jenny King are my mentors, they are. But I've learned from Fred Saluga, Brian and Terry Siege, um, Les Odell, you know, Tater, David Wickham. Uh, you know, I learn a little bit from everyone I go out with. Michael Goldsmith. He's new at Bigfoot investigating.
Mm-hmm.
He went out with us at the camp out, but he brought his military expertise into it, researching.
Well, that's cool.
And
That's
which,
cool.
so
Though.
he might be new in Bigfoot researching, but he has enough knowledge on how to do it. And he's picking tricks up from Mike Hartman, from me, from Shane Spencer, and that's what it's all about. We learn from each other. And Mike, he gave me a couple of things that make it easier to carry in my backpack. So I didn't. It's like, wow, I never thought of that one.
And hook to your walker.
Huh? I'm looking forward to ghost hunting. You got the neuralizer or whatever the hell it's called from Ghostbusters.
In all seriousness, and this it's my favorite month because that's all I do all day. There's something creepy and crazy on my television, but you do learn a bunch of different tricks and stuff from other people, like on Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters and stuff like that. And I tell people all the time when they go with me, it's not like them because they have an hour show, okay? But it takes a long time for them to tape what they're showing on there,
Yes.
And those guys need ratings. I don't get ratings. I don't get ratings. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But
wait a minute. I need ratings. I need ratings. I need ratings.
The bad part about that, though, in my line of work, when you need ratings, you got to fake a lot of this crap.
No, I don't fake nothing. That's why I need ratings. But no, seriously, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Wait for my ratings to come because I'm.
No. Yeah, you know what? I don't give a shit about ratings. You know that already about me. I don't care. I really don't. I'm here for two reasons. To share my knowledge and get more knowledge.
Yep.
That's the two reasons. And that's what I plan on doing. Yeah. And that's what this podcast is all about. You have showed me a lot of things, how to use different things and what to look for. And thank you, Cindy.
Well, I learned from a bunch of people, starting out myself. But unfortunately, a lot of the people that I learned from have strayed away from it, or they've gotten wrapped up into the big, I don't know what you want to call it, bull crap.
Right.
Of it all, trying to get noticed and get their kudos from this person or that person. And I'm like you. I don't give a crap. I don't give two craps
No.
about what anybody else thinks of me. I do it the right way, the way I know is going to be honest and truthful and with some integrity. You know what I mean? That is important to me, to do it with some truth. Don't be.
All right. All right. Let me say this about
oh,
you right
did you hear
now.
that? Oh, did you hear that?
No, but let me say this about you. She did
What?
an investigation up here, and she drove the 3 hours to get here to do the investigation, help the people. They wanted to pay her. And she said, no, I do not get paid to come and help here. Now, if doing a ghost tour, that's a different thing. Guaranteed. Plus,
Yeah.
there's a lot more involved to that. But to help people figure out what's going on at their place, she don't charge. She refused to take a dime off of them. Turn around. How much did the lady charge her the day before? $75?
$75.
And didn't do anything.
Yep.
But talk bullshit. So it's all about being truthful and have your integrity. And I'm definitely, I know my name's getting out there. And I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
But you're, the way you do it, you do your research, you do your boots on the ground, you're going out and you're tramping through the woods but you don't come back and with a million blurry pictures, you know what I mean, Bill? And going, hey, look at this Bigfoot. That's a fucking bush. I don't care what you say. It's a bush.
Wait a minute. Let me show you one.
But there's some that will just fight you because, and that's another thing. This AI crap.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So hard for all of us who take it seriously like we do. I'm not going to fabricate anything. I'm not going to make it up. I'm not going to. It is what it is. If it's not there, it's not there. If it is there, it's there. We'll find it. It'll come out. But this
that's
AI,
true. And that's the problem we're having now. We got this, and the hoaxers are going to use it. And that's going to. I'm very upset about that.
Yep.
I really am.
So,
and
he said about the salt in the pocket.
Vance.
Salt doesn't always work, Vance. But I do have a bottle of holy water.
Wait a minute.
My Annie,
do you have a hole in that pocket? Do you have a hole in that pocket, Vance? Saltpeter. I didn't go there. I'll see myself to the principal office. Yeah. But yeah, with all honesty. But with all honesty, I don't think
you can. Yeah, it's going to get harder and harder and harder for all of us with this AI stuff, and it's going to cause a lot of fights, and it's going to cause a lot of hurt feelings. And unfortunately, people who know me know I don't care if you have any feelings. I'll call you to the carpet every time and tell you, no, that's not what it is. But that's just how I roll, I've spent too much time.
Yeah. I'm honest, and if I see something that's paranoia, and I know it is, I just scroll by because I don't want to get in an argument and be a keyboard warrior. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
And
Nope.
it's not worth the argument. And let the people have let them think.
Hey, my favorite thing to put on there is, oh, good catch, because I can't hear the sarcasm in my voice. But then I'm not being mean and nasty, right?
I have told some, I said, I think it's paranoia. And why you say that? Because number one, you circled it. And number two, I could see trees back there, not body parts in the shadowed area. It's trees. And you can see where the tree's coming down. It's right there. And
yep.
Piss the people off, but it's a truth. Yeah, I sent you some pictures, and you picked it apart. That the pictures I sent you for someone, yeah. So it is what it is, we got to be truthful, but instead of causing fights, better not say nothing at all at times.
Just say, "Ooh, good catch."
I usually just scroll right past it then, because if I stay looking at it too long, I will run my mouth. And I don't want to butt hurt anybody. I really don't want to butt hurt anyone, but sometimes you got to.
No.
And I leave it to someone else.
But now
because they start giving me shit, I'm going to really fire back 10 times harder. And so I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I'd rather not get into stupid ass arguments. Yeah, you can't win an argument with a joke.
I saw the funniest thing today, though, on somebody's site, and it was it's from Austin Powers.
Oh shit!
And it said that the UFOs and the Starlink satellites haven't confused them enough. And it was that woman, the little German lady that had sex with Dr. Evil.
Oh yeah.
It was on the underneath there. It was like, release Tupac's killer. I was like, I laughed way too hard at that. I was like, oh my God, that was funny.
$1 million.
Tomorrow morning after I wake up, I'm going to have $1 billion.
Yes, we will be.
We'll make it rain up in here.
Jesus Christ.
Like years because I didn't win.
But anyhow, guess what else I'm going to do this fall? And not fall down.
What?
Cabela / Bass Pro Shop down in Wheeling, West Virginia is bringing back the Weird Tales and Strange Sightings.
Oh, yeah.
Event. And I'm one of the speakers there. Les O'Dell, Doug Waller, and I think, who else? I can't remember who else. I know Brian Seach and Fred Sluga is going to get up and speak real quick. They're the ones that's doing the event for them down there. It's awesome.
That would be really cool. That'll be cool. What date is that?
November. Where's my damn calendar?
Where's my damn calendar?
That's going to happen on November 18th, but doing a round table at November 17th. In the evening, I think it's 6 o'clock in the evening is the round table on the 16th. Then we'll be there like 10 to 6 or something like that on Saturday. I got to get the hours from those guys. It's going to be fun. definitely going to be fun. My last 2 speaking events this year. And
I put Cabela's.
yes.
WVFF.
Yeah. But yeah, those are the last 2 I'll be speaking at. I got 2 I'm speaking at next year, and they're both big events. I'm looking forward to it. We're having my Penn Ohio Paranormal Conference March 30th up here in Hermitage at the Hickory VFW, folks. Hope to see you all there. June 7th, 8th, and 9th, I'm going to be in Marionville for the Forest County Bigfoot Festival. I'm one of the speakers. Gwen Purcell, she's another one of the speakers. I don't know who else they have yet. August 3rd, Leesburg, Pennsylvania, at the Central Pennsylvania Bigfoot and Cryptid Festival. I'm the leadoff speaker there. That means I get to lead off and then go sit in the hot sun with my new canopy.
Yeah.
That's already going to be used there. Yes. I get to be, and it's going to be lettered out and logoed out. So, those are the 2 I'm already scheduled to speak at. And I was told I will be at that one August 3rd. If I got to go by ambulance or hearse, I will be there. So,
cool.
And yeah, it's cool because Gwen's going to personally drive. That means I'm dead meat. But no, seriously. But I'm planning on doing more in the woods and get the hell out of things. Get out in the woods, get back to where I should be. And this summer kind of had me all screwed up. And since I had a very expensive helicopter. What's that?
Well, that's kind of messed up year, wasn't it?
Yeah, especially for me and my wife, yes. And Vance already told me I don't need to take helicopter rides like that. He knows a lot of people in aviation to get me a ride in a helicopter where I'm up front, not laying down. Excuse me. But other than that, we've been at it for about an hour and a half.
Yeah. I need my beauty sleep.
I'll shut up. But anyhow.
Better slip into a coma, right?
Yeah. Yeah, me too. But anyhow. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, everybody. Have fun this weekend.
Yeah.
I've been using that lately. Have fun this weekend.
Hey, I'm going to try. It's going to be wet. It's going to be cold. I'm going to make the most of it. The heck with it. I'm going to go ghost hunting. I don't care. I'm just happy I'm going ghost hunting because you know what? I haven't been like really ghost hunting anywhere because I've been doing these stupid little shows and stuff and these little. I'm going to quit doing these.
I think the last time you went ghost hunting when we went to the Butler VA.
No, I went by myself down in Gettysburg a couple times and stuff, and small ones, but nothing big. I want to do something big and crazy. I want to do something that makes me scared. I haven't been scared in a long time. I need something to scare me. I haven't been scared in forever.
I'm not going to say. I ain't going to say it. I'm keeping my big mouth shut. Nope. I will not say it. But anyhow, no, I'm not saying it.
What?
No.
Everybody wants to hear it.
No, you want to hear it. And I ain't saying it.
I just want to be
not
scared.
On air. Not on air, I ain't.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
This has been an Agents of the Unexplained original podcast. Like us on Facebook. subscribe, and view on YouTube. And please visit our store link in the bio. Thank you for listening, and remember that paranormal is the new normal.